Michael, we're getting just one more Star Wars Jedi game, says Respawn. This is Mike Straw over at Insider Gaming. EA has confirmed that Respawn is working on another new Star Wars Jedi game. During the company's Investor Day 2024 conference on just the other day, EA Entertainment and Technology President Laura Mealy said that the studio is developing the final chapter. Related, it's actually not that bad. Respawn's Vince Zampella on the PS5 Pro is also there. So there's another comment too you can get into as another perspective of when do we get this, right? Quote, Respawn is working hard to bring the final chapter of this thrilling story to players, end quote, she said. In addition to the confirmation of one more Star Wars Jedi game from Respawn, Mealy said that the series has over 40 million players since the first game launched in 2019. The most recent game, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, launched on PS4 and Xbox One on September 17th. Quote, we have delivered some of the highest quality and best-selling Star Wars games of all time, with over $5 billion in net bookings, right. End quote, she said. Well done. So yeah, of course we're going to get another one. No other information on the next game of the trilogy has revealed during the event. One thing that is known, however, is that the game will have a new director. Stig Asmussen, who directed the first two games in the series, left Respawn in 2023. He has since then formed a new studio, Giant Skull, that is working on a new action-adventure game using Unreal Engine 5. Michael, high hopes for this one, dude. I love this Jedi series that we've gotten out of Respawn. It's been nice to have something concrete when it comes to Star Wars. You could argue back and forth about the whole Outlaws one, but we don't need to do that, I think. It's more about, hey, let's get into Star Wars. We're going to wrap up this trilogy, and then do we ever get another one after that from Respawn? Becomes the biggest question. They went to an open map feel, kind of not open world, right? Where Outlaws went open world. Do they take the next one open world for the Jedi series?
Selfishly, I want to say yes, right? Because I felt like that's when heading into Outlaws, that was always like, I guess I would say disappointment, because I think Outlaws, for everything I've seen, still very fun, but that's what I wanted, right? That would have been the hook for me for Outlaws, was let's make it Jedi themed, right? That's just kind of that like little thing that sucks me in for the Star Wars universe. Absolutely love the Star Wars Jedi games, as you said. I think they're a ton of fun. Be interesting to see with the new director where the trilogy goes, right? Especially when you have the first two from one director. Be curious to see if there's some notable changes. But yeah, I think that's the you basically took the words right out of my mouth. Do we see another Jedi Star Wars game, not from this series, but after this trilogy ends, do we see Star Wars Outlaws, but with Jedi, so it's open world? Do we see some kind of Jedi open world game? I think that's what it feels like a lot of fans were looking for. Will we get it? It's tough to tell, but I'm excited we're getting another Star Wars Jedi game because this trilogy has been awesome. I just hope it wraps up neatly, so we're not like, ooh, we didn't need that, and then that kind of kills our hope of any future game from Respawn.
No, absolutely, right? The ending is always so crucial. How does this play off in the end? Is it worth it? I know we're playing with the dark side a little bit now, right? Coming into Jedi Survivor. So do we tap into that coming into the next one? A lot of questions lead into it. When do we see it? 2025, 2026? So many questions, but once we find them out, we'll keep you hooked up.